Bienvenidos a mi canal, me llamo Cody, bienvenidos un día más a un nuevo vídeo.
Laboring for Andy. I don't eagerly want to contribute to the corporate goal.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I could liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. Oh, Inez, you look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you. That is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more. Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who unfortunately went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
The second candidate is a raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours. Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, I mean, law guide you both out there. Oh, I love questions. Ask away.
Le gustan las preguntas.
I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner. The fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. Then her hands will be tied no longer. I suppose I can find relief in that. Some may think it too cruel to use Officer Carr's methods to strike the enemy while they are down. But I have come to believe there may only be one way to truly defeat an enemy such as the Protectorate. She believes this as well. Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
Domesticar.
I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable. Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
Vale, vamos a ver dónde nos manda. A ver, una... Oh, una... Pero ahí está una y la otra está aquí, ¿no? No, esta es la arboleda. Propaganda... No, está aquí. Vale, vamos a... vamos a coger esa ruta. A ver. Vale, está por allí. Es aquella de allí.
My commanding manager gave me great advice. If you got time to read, you got time to clean, retreat.
Ah, este es el... para ir a la arboleda, pues luego lo haremos. A ver si por aquí hay alguna cueva. Nada. Porque nosotros tenemos que ir justamente... Joder, si es el lado contrario. Perdona, que tenemos que ir por allí. No, sí. Pero tenemos que ir hacia allá. Yo supongo que estará detrás de todo esto. Bueno, a lo mejor es la cueva que estuvimos con los bicharracos. Es posible, ¿no? Porque esto se supone que está por detrás. A ver cómo llego allí. A ver, voy por aquí abajo o por aquí. Ah, ya han desaparecido. Se me escapa, es que no ves cómo corre. Las malditas ratas, ¿eh?
Trooper Zilong, you are showing increased levels of agitation. Is something the matter?
My arm feels like it's on fire. I had no sleep last night. Boy, damn twitching in my shoulder won't stop.
Have you been observing Dr. Tinsley's protocol?
Ain't much protocol aside from drink water and try not to die. Why do you want to know?
This unit is programmed to look after each member of the crew through a engaging combat programs. Protocols not yet charged.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists.
¿Dónde está?
Apologies. Emergency protocols unready.
Que me han quitado la mitad, voy a comer.
Well, you hate to be proven right.
Bueno, ahora cojo las...
And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here.
Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Es que esto ahora lo hago. Esto rompo ahora todos los huevos. Vale, porque lo que me dan merece la pena. en esta cueva, en esta cueva. Sí, sé que esto es un rollo, pero tengo que hacerlo, si no... Luego me quedo sin materiales, que esto se vende muy bien. Y luego no sé si es...
Ain't making it easy for us. Damn yourself. How's he still standing?
Standing by with my cover. Advises healing yourself now.
Well, that phonotron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers.
Me ha
They can
costado
be
una barbaridad,
replaced even after death. Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
Status: susceptible to danger.
Hear that? It's challenging us. Raptidons are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around and they don't belong here. But they sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
Unfriendlies.
Yep. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. she'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick. The matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals. All right, let's do this. Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Commander, you're bleeding.
Choice of target.
Phew. We should harvest a limb from the matriarch while the body's still warm. That's the limb. Bring it here, would ya?
No, whoever crashed the relay station.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Of course. I'm pleased that we now have 2 viable options. What do you make of them, Inez?
The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts? Grafting with the matriarch feels right. The Enhanced Soldier Division was designed with Raptidons in mind, and there's nary a specimen finer than our late matriarch. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the Raptidon matriarch will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
Thank you for the bedside manner, Commander. As you can tell, I've got a nervous temperament and jump at the sight of my own shadow.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
Bueno, hemos llegado al final del capítulo. Espero que os haya gustado y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo, directo o lo que sea. Bye bye.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.